Okay, so what if a single university class could actually transform a whole local economy? Sounds pretty wild, right? Well, today we're digging into a research paper that shows exactly how it can be done. It's called the integration of project-based and work-based learning, and it lays out a really powerful new way to think about education.
I mean, it's a question we've all asked ourselves at some point, hasn't it? Does what you learn in school actually prepare you for a real job? For the workplace? Well, this study dives right into that exact question.
So let's zoom in on the specific problem they were looking at in Thailand. You've got all these university students learning English, but when it comes time to actually use it in a professional setting, there's this huge gap. It's like what they learn in the classroom and what they need in the real world are two totally different things.
But one researcher, Dr. Sasikarn Howchatturat from the Faculty of Management Science at Silpakorn University, saw this gap and thought, we can fix this. She came up with a really innovative solution to build a bridge between the classroom and the workplace.
So her solution starts with something you might have heard of called project-based learning, or PBL. The idea is pretty simple, but it's really effective. Instead of just studying theory, students learn by actually working on a big, complex project over a longer period of time. But that's just piece number one of the puzzle.
Okay, so here's the second key ingredient, work-based learning. This is where things get really interesting. It's all about getting students out of the classroom and into a real-world workplace. We're talking about hands-on experience, not just textbook examples.
And this is the genius part, how she combined them. She created this two-phase model. So for the first half of the course, weeks 1 to 8, it's all classroom prep. Learning the basics of English and content marketing. But then for the second half, students were paired up with actual local businesses to create and publish real marketing content. This is where the magic really happens.
So it sounds amazing in theory, doesn't it? But you know what really matters? Did it actually work? Let's find out.
Well, for the students, the answer was a huge yes. Get this, a massive 88.2% of them said they felt proud of themselves for helping a real business. I mean, think about that for a second. This wasn't just about getting a good grade. This was about building real confidence and seeing that their work actually mattered.
Okay, so it was a total game changer for the students, that's clear. But remember, this was a two-way street. What did the local businesses get out of all this?
Well, the impact was huge. Let's look at the numbers. 100%, every single business saw their brand awareness go up. 75% of them actually saw sales growth, and half of them even got inspired to create new products. This wasn't some charity project. This was delivering real, tangible results.
And if you need a story to really paint a picture, listen to this. There was this one local cafe owner, his sales didn't just go up a little bit, they more than doubled. It got so busy that he had to hire extra staff just to handle all the new orders. All because of the work these students did. That is absolutely incredible.
So, when you boil it all down, what this research really proves is something powerful. When you tear down the walls between the university and the local community, education stops being just this theoretical thing. It becomes a real engine for growth, for everybody.
So let's just recap the big takeaways, right? First, students get real skills and a huge confidence boost. Second, local businesses get a tangible leg up. And third, universities build these amazing partnerships right in their own backyard. It's not just a win-win, it's a win-win-win.
And that really brings us to a final, pretty powerful thought. This whole study showed what was possible with just one class at one university. So it kind of makes you wonder, right? What if every single class had the power to change a community?